Two big COVID headlines tonight. New York will change the quarantine policy as the state faces its newest test, enforcing COVID restrictions as the holidays approach. And Halloween weekend, a big check on our resolve. Overnight, several Halloween parties busted, including one with hundreds of people packed in a warehouse in Brooklyn. Tonight, the mandatory 2-week quarantine period for travelers is no more. Instead, you'll have to undergo a new testing regimen if you travel. The changes come as New York meets the threshold for its own quarantine list. The state is averaging more than 10 cases per 100,000 residents over the last 7 days. News 4's Anjali Hemphill starts us off at LaGuardia Airport with a new plan to beat back a second wave of COVID. Anjali?
Well, Gilma, these new rules obviously come at a busy travel time, and right now it's not clear how the new testing will be enforced or if visitors who test positive will be turned around. As the winter holidays are approaching, COVID enforcements in New York are changing. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced a new state quarantine policy this weekend, where instead of a constantly evolving travel advisory list that mandates a 2-week quarantine for visitors, there will now be one rule that applies across the country, where travelers must test negative for coronavirus 3 days before entering New York, and then again 3 days after arriving.
On the 4th day, and if the test on the 4th day says you are negative, then God bless, you're released from quarantine.
Another concern, gatherings during the holidays, which already started Halloween weekend. These are videos of people partying on a boat and in the streets of New York City.
We're just trying to make the best of life.
You spend it with the people that you care about.
And pictures from another large Halloween party of more than 300 people in Brooklyn that was broken up by sheriff's deputies early Saturday morning, where investigators say people were dancing, drinking, and socializing without face masks. These scenes troubling to the governor, who warns these celebrations could end up being deadly.
People think they are safe if they're with people they know. Well, it was just a small gathering with my family. Just because they're your family doesn't mean they're safe from COVID.
Deputies did shut down that location in Brooklyn where that large Halloween party took place. They also charged party organizers with violating the governor's executive orders, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. We're live tonight from LaGuardia Airport. Anjali Hemphill, News 4, New York.
Anjali, thank you. In New Jersey today, 1,370 new COVID cases reported, along with 12 more deaths. This is the second week in a row that the state has seen more than 1,000 daily cases. And breaking news out of England, which has announced a second lockdown. Prime Minister Boris Johnson made the announcement just a few hours ago. The lockdown slated to begin on Thursday and could continue through December 2nd. The measure will close non-essential shops and end non-work related international travel. Restaurants and pubs can still offer delivery and takeout. Schools and universities will stay open. COVID cases in the UK, though, have been increasing for weeks. Nearly 22,000 cases were reported in England in the last day.